Hey, folks, come and check out me and Eddie at the Hollywood Improv April 17th in the lab at 7 o'clock. And go over to YouTube, subscribe over there. Check out Patreon if you're more interested. And now, let's get into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's started delicately sprinkling just as we hit record out here in the park.
It's cold out here. And rainy.
Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast that would dare to do what we're doing right this very moment, which is recording in the rain. And here he is, folks. He's bundled up like a baby boy, mama's baby boy, going out to the park for the first time. He's looking good. You can only see his face. He's shrouded in mystery. It's Pepito.
I was podcasting in the rain, and she was coming down. She was coming down hard, like an eviction notice. I'm trying to podcast in the rain. It was spitting. It felt like spittle. It wasn't real rain. It was spittle. You know that spittle rain that comes down and it just kind of feels like your ex is spitting on you. You remember when your ex spit on you? Well, that's what it feels like right now. Welcome to Apocalypse Now. And it was amazing. I started laughing right at the beginning because as soon as you started it, exactly when you started it, the rain started coming down. And we were kicked out of our good cover tree and under a fucked up tree.
With no cover.
So, anyway, here we are, everybody. What's been going on, bud?
Well, you know me. I'm usually indoors, under shelter, living the dream, up there in Tahunga. I had a couple of shows this last week. I did a show the other day at a place called Bad Ladder Studios.
What studios?
Bad Ladder Studios.
Bad Ladder. That's funny. That's a bad ladder, Al. Well, we don't have the money to replace it. I know, Al. Aw, doggy. Okay,
This is insane.
Folks, we need you to become Patreon members. Right, Kev?
Oh, yeah. If we can get a couple more Patreon members, we can get what's called a pop-up canopy. And then...
it must be pop-up canopies.
They're out there. You have to have a better producer in order to get a pop-up in the rain like this.
Yeah.
But, he's working on it. I got a pop-up in the works.
I think we should go right into driving in the rain.
Absolutely. And
I mean, it's we're feeling the rain.
Yes.
Let's do. Oh, I feel. The sun is peeking out.
It's pushing.
This
Pushing
rain
through.
is now under the category of a sun shower.
Yes. Yeah. What do they say when the sun's out and it's raining? The devil is beating his wife.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Explain that one to me.
I don't know. I got no explanation. I've heard it though.
If the sun's out and it's raining, the devil is beating his wife makes no sense to me.
Well, and if it's if you get sunburnt and overcast, it's referred to as Zeus taking a bank loan. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
No.
Yeah, you go.
No.
I got sunburned at the snow again. Zeus must be taking another bank loan.
Zeus. Oh, right. Yeah, Zeus. Zeus is the god of God.
I think he's the Greek god, like the Greek head god, and the Greek god of lightning.
I know he's a Greek god.
Is he lightning?
No.
I know he's the head guy.
I don't think he's lightning. I think he's hail. No. That's Persephone. Let's see. Hail. Sleet is Demeter. Anyway,
is that right?
Anyway,
Wow.
let's do driving the rain.
Yeah. And while you're doing the driving in the rain, I'm going to run to my car and grab an umbrella.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it going.
Oh, I know you can. I know you can. And now, the continuation of the crowd-funded drama, Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
I was driving in a very vicious rainstorm, and I was feeling feelings of abandonment, people abandoning me. I didn't care, though, because I knew that I would make it through. I was in my Uber / Uber Eats / DoorDash / Instacart / Bookmobile / Bloodmobile / Uber Eats. I might have said that already. / Lyft / Tires / Wrists / from Rush. I think he's from Rush. Anyway, the rain pelted my car like children pelting people with shitty candy. Why are kids always throwing shitty candy at people? Who the hell knows? By the way, folks, Kevin Tinkin is now far away from me, getting an umbrella from the car. So this is just our little secret, but I am not going to continue to do fucking driving in the rain, when he's not here. What I want to do is give you a secret message. He makes me do these podcasts because he threatens me. I am a victim of abuse. Kevin threatens me and he beats me. So someone help me. And I'm only saying this on the air right now because he's not near me. He's way over there getting an umbrella. And so please, if you could help me, I don't want to do this podcast. Are you kidding? You see how shitty these driving in the rains are, and all of them. I'm just afraid for my life. So if you could help me by becoming a Patreon member. No, I'm kidding. No, just if you can, call the police. I'm being beaten constantly about the head, the neck, the shoulders, the legs. I'm looking to see if he's coming back, because when he comes back, I'm just going to, go into the end of driving in the rain. But it's not easy being me. I'm an older gentleman, and gentleman is the key word, and older is also very key. I'm an older gentleman, so it's very hard to defend myself. Yes, I work out in the gym, but Kevin is like 20 years younger than me, and you can't make up for youth. Oh, he's walking back. He's not close enough, though. And so he uses his age advantage to his advantage, And so I don't know what to do. I've pleaded with him. I've given him money, and he just wants to control me. He just wants to control me. He has his way with me. He beats me, like I said, around the head, neck, arms. The reason why you don't see bruises is because he puts makeup on me. Okay, he's kind of getting closer, so I'm going to start going back into driving in the rain. But just call the police. Thank you. And that rain wouldn't stop. And today I had to take a bean burrito, just a plain old bean burrito, to a woman who had nobody in her life but someone who ran an arboretum. And I'll tell you, as a guy who drives in the rain, wearing nothing but my birthday suit, as you know, I love to drive naked in the rain. Driving naked in the rain, it reminds me of those hippie days. Hey, Kev.
Hey.
Kevin's back. And the rain kept pouring down. I had to deliver a bean burrito, a plain bean burrito. How the hell am I going to make any money? This bean burrito cost $8, and I get a percentage of $8. And I know that percentage was not going to cover anything, and the rain belted down. It was belting my car like I was belted by someone holding me captive. Anywho, driving in the rain is brought to you by Nabisco. Nabisco, you ever drive in the rain and at your feet is a puddle of vomit? Well, we do. We have a cookie that's called vomit near your feet.
wants a cookie, and our scouts, well, they're prisoners, and they're going to be selling cookies.
The rain kept coming down.
They're selling cookies. Don't use your Ring camera. They can't be seen out of the jail. I keep them out of the jail. Anyway, it's called Vomit by Your Feet. It's a very popular cookie. It doesn't taste so well, but it certainly has some great artwork done by the great artist Banksy. Banksy's been now doing our cookies for, a period of time. I cannot divulge his real identity. Let me just say that Banksy is a hell of a guy, and he's been designing our cookies. So please get Vomit by.
The rain was now starting to settle in, from belting my car to pummeling my car, just pummeling it, pummeling it, not pummeling, pummeling, which is a type of antiphosphorant that's in soap. It's an antiphosphorant that's in soap that Mick Jagger uses. Jagger has used the soap.
You ever see Mick Jagger shower? Well, we have. We got a cookie called Look, it's Mick Jagger showering.
Look for the soaking wet, skin-draped skeleton on the box.
And Banksy had Jagger, and our scouts, well, they're prisoners. They're prisoners. Don't use the Ring camera, or else they'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble. But Jagger showering cookie is available now in 3 different flavors. We got strawberry, lemon, and lime. All right.
Rain kept smashing into my car. I couldn't help but get depressed thinking of delivering just a plain bean burrito to a woman whose only friend was someone who ran an arboretum. An arboretum is a place with a lot of shrubbery and different flowers, and nobody goes to them. They're too busy seeing Marvel movies and monster crashes. And a lot of people lately have been watching doctors perform operations, in the theater. When you can watch a doctor as a student perform operations like taking gallstones out of somebody, and you're up high looking down on the gallstone.
You ever watch a gallstone get taken out? We have here at Nabisco, and we got the gallstone taken out cookie rendered by Banksy. And it's a beautiful crumbly cookie, a gallstone. Ring camera, don't film it. I'm Charles Nabisco.
Look for the open chest cavity on the box.
And the rain wouldn't yield. It wouldn't yield, like so many scumbags on the highway. They don't yield. They have the yield sign. Hello, doggies. Oh, these doggies were the best. 2 black doggies here in a white area. Oh boy, both of them peeing at the same time. That's interesting. They're doppelgangers. They actually peed. Anyway, you can't say. The rain smashed into my windshield, and the only thing that I could think of was getting this fucking bean burrito to this lonely woman. But we're all alone, I started thinking, aren't we all alone? And just then, a cop turned on his lights, and he was right behind me, and I heard over the loudspeaker, "Pull over! Pull over! Pull over!"
You ever get pulled over by the cops? We have here in Nabisco. Matter of fact, I get pulled over a lot. I weave and I like to drink. I'm rich. I'm Charles Nabisco. I find that drinking is a good way to avoid my feelings and also to brighten up the day a little bit. And we have a cookie called Cop Stops You when you're drinking. Ring camera, scouts, you know, the whole goddamn bowl of wax. I'm Charles Nabisco, and I have nothing more to say except Banksy has been, you know, he's been just trying to. Anyway, the rain was coming down like 101 Dalmatians. Coming down. I'm Charles Nabisco, and I'm in the rain car. I'm Charles Nabisco. You ever get knocked on the side of the head by someone you don't know? That, you know, it's one thing to get knocked on the side of the head by someone you know. But getting knocked on the side of the head by someone you don't know is a whole different ball of wax. And we here in Nabisco, well, we got a...
Al? Can you turn that off? Margaret, you are reading my mind. This is a driving in the rain that has really gone off the rails. Yeah, it's almost as if... It's almost as if it sucks, you know? Margaret, let me turn it off here. Margaret, you know, I'm glad you came into the room. I'm missing $20, Margaret. Al, if you accuse me of stealing from you again, well, I see $20, Margaret.
Charles Nabisco here. You ever have $20 stolen off you from your wife? I have. Matter of fact, I wish it was just 20. And we came up with a cookie called My Wife Steals From Me. And it's a beautiful cookie rendered by Banksy. We got scouts, prisoner, ring camera.
Eddie! Eddie! Eddie, where are you?
Hal! Did you just call yourself, Margaret? Yes.
Eddie, come back!
Al!
Where did you go?
Al! All right, Al, I'll admit I took the $20. I took the $20. Margaret, you don't have to steal from me. But I'm embarrassed to keep asking you for money. Margaret, you've been asking me money I've been giving you money for 35 years now. It's just our relationship. I know, but I want to be independent. By stealing from me? Well, that's better than asking you, I think. Just taking it means I'm showing some initiative. Margaret. When you steal from me, that is not initiative. That is thievery. In Saudi Arabia, they... Sorry, Margaret, I got the hiccups.
You ever have the hiccups during Allen, Margaret? And, you ever have the hiccups during Allen, Margaret? Well, we have hiccup cookie with Allen, Margaret, rendered by Banksy. Got prisoners and scouts. Everybody.
And the rain, it pounded. I said turn it off. It's not going anywhere. Let me just see. He said something about rain. He's always saying something about rain, for Christ's sake. Margaret, this first bit has gone 20 minutes. Yes, and it's gone no fucking where. Look, Margaret, I just want to say, if I catch you taking $20 from me again, I am going to make love to every woman that shows me interest. Oh, so 0! What? You don't think women show interest in me, Margaret? No, except that one acrobatic woman who was high. What acrobatic woman who was high? The tightrope walker, Al! The tightrope walker? Oh, yeah, she was really sexy. Yeah, but then when she came down from the high, she just skedaddled out of our apartment very quickly. Stop calling our house an apartment. It is an apartment! You're so delusional. First of all, we don't even exist. Margaret, don't start that meta thing. We don't! Rain was never ending. The rain was like eternity, never ending. The rain was like a dog chasing a squirrel. The squirrel never got caught, and the dog never caught the squirrel. That is the conundrum. I finally saw the woman whose only friend was a woman who runs an arboretum.
That's right. That's right. By the way, I'm going to take a gun and kill myself soon. I mean, just to get out of this bit, I just feel like...
Dad?
Hi. What?
You keep interrupting all the programs to plug Nabisco, which is great for the business, but we're all worried about you here at the office, Dad.
Son, tell your mother I am going to hang myself tonight on pay-per-view.
Look for the man swinging from a chandelier on the box.
And everybody who is part of our trophy case here at Charles Number. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Look, there's a syringe over there. Hey, Al! Oh, I see. You were my son. You were Charles's son.
Yeah, that's me, old
Oh,
Chuck.
I just got that.
I go by Chuck Jr.
Anyway.
Here at Chuck Nabisco's Cookie.
I finally saw the woman whose only friend was a woman who ran an arboretum. And I said, I've got your bean burrito. And she said, I don't care. I don't have any friends. Yes, but you still need nourishment, I said. She said, I'll just have a Nabisco cookie.
No, please. Don't drag me back into the pit.
Rain kept hitting my car like a hit-and-run driver. The raindrop that hit my car would disappear like all rain does. Rain, rain, rain. Who'll stop the rain? I yelled. Margaret, I'm going to turn this off for good now. And I just want to tell you, women are interested in me. I don't want you to steal from me, okay? It's not showing initiative, okay? Well, all right. Here's your 20. May I borrow 20? Absolutely. Here you go, baby. Oh, you're right. It is pretty easy. Now put on those sexy jogger clothing I got you. The sexy jogger clothing? Yes. The one with the Batman logo. Batman logo jogger clothing? Yes. Why are you repeating? Yes. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Al. All right, I sold it for more money.
What? You ever have? No! No! I'm not doing any more Nabisco things. Pepitone, I'm not doing any Charles Nabisco things. Tink it, help us.
And as Charles Nabisco drifted away into a peaceful death,
You ever have a peaceful death? No!
he kept trying to do more
We heard
commercials.
Nabisco had a peaceful death.
And the love of
Banksy,
Nabisco,
prisoners, ring camera.
the delicious shortbread cookie love in his heart, grew brighter than ever. And Charles Nabisco,
Make love to me, Al. Margaret, only if you put on the Batman jogger suit. And also, I hate to say it, but I want you to lend me 20.
thanks for joining us on another Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepito.
That should boost our numbers.
Oh yeah, you know what? I thought we could have a sketch, some sort of a sketch with you talking to executives that are like, Eddie, we love the 20-minute rants. We love
it was
them.
25.
25 minutes. But, these kids, they're looking for 1-minute chunks, and whatnot. Somebody being like, no, we do the podcast in 20-minute bits. We will not.
And they're free associative, and they don't make sense, and they're not that interesting.
Oh, I disagree. I was on the edge of my camping chair the whole time.
Oh, man. It feels... By the way, God damn it.
The planes don't stop running.
We got lucky with the rain. The rain seems to have completely withered away.
Yes. Thank goodness.
It's another cold one, though, out here.
Cold day. But you know what? This is what men do.
This is what?
I feel like this is attractive to not only women to see men weathering the elements, but also I think it's attractive to other men. Like, they see us, they're like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are really dumb and tough.
And what?
Tough and virile.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can sit in a chair, a little basket chair, and you're low to the ground, and you could, just kind of, you have a nicer jacket than me. I have like a very flimsy sweatshirt on.
I should have got you my big down jacket. I got a big 250 fill down.
No, I don't want that.
I want to get you one of those big ones with the fur around the hood, and
fake fur.
Yes, fake fur. Thank you.
Fake fur. I don't want you spending that much money on me. So many people throw furs and jewels at me, especially when I do karaoke.
Yes.
Let's do an episode. Let's do a new one called Drunk Karaoke, and we'll just work it out.
Hey, it's Wednesday night. Get the gals together. It's time for Drunk Karaoke.
Okay, everybody. My next contestant, not contestant, but the next person doing karaoke is Lou. Lou Stevens, are you here?
It's right here.
All right, Lou.
Fine.
You're going to do Roxanne by the Beatles. Don't throw up on the soundboard.
Roxanne. Don't have to turn on the red. Carol.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. What?
Carol.
Who's Carol?
Carol.
Roxanne. You don't have to turn on the red light.
Thank you.
Roxanne.
You don't have to turn on the... My girl got an OnlyFans.
Hold on, folks. This karaoke session has been interrupted. It looks like there's going to be a nuclear attack from Canada. They're sick and tired of all the rhetoric.
This just in, Justin Trudeau has declared war on America yet again.
Right, Justin Trudeau. I'm Ted Stevens. This is Fred Johnson, and Bob, the nuclear attack, I think, is highly. It's something that Trump didn't take into consideration.
He didn't. Trump was spouting off at the mouth again to Canada, warning about
Trudeau. I mean, they had it. The Canadians had it. They were like, let's launch the big one.
Yeah, and here we are, suffering the consequences of one man's loud mouth.
Well, it says here that on my Apple Watch that the nuke will land in about 4 minutes. So we have 4 minutes of life on the planet left.
And just in time for a real feel-good story of the day. This just in from Toronto, from the main city there. We got a little puppy whose back legs were not working, was dragging his lifeless legs around, and finally has a new set of wheels.
He's got a new set of wheels, folks.
Look at him go.
And, there will be a nuclear winter for a while, and that dog may not have the greatest life. But at least for these next 4 minutes,
get out your booties, because it's going to be a cold nuclear winter this week.
Yes. It looks like the United States has responded to Canada's
nuclear strike with a strike of its own.
Let me guess, Ted. Is it violence with violence?
It's violence with violence.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Anyway, these are the kind of things that we have to be prepared for, and that's why I have a go bag. What is your go bag in case of a nuclear disaster, Ted?
I have a small mustache comb and a few fire starting implements, as well as a great pair of waterproof leather boots.
Oh, I got a great pair of tits, silicone tits in my go bag.
That's why you're coming with me.
Yeah, I got a pair of great silicone tits, and I have a what is it? Oh shit, I'm starting to feel the effects of the radiation.
If you guys notice, there's a huge flash of white light, and that's the precursor.
God, that's beautiful, Ted.
Absolutely
Ted,
gorgeous.
that's beautiful.
Important to stay in the moment, realizing that we will be nothing but skeletons and shortly nothing after that.
Let's go to the last newscaster on Earth, Bob. Oh no, I guess we'll go to him after we're gone.
That's right.
Somehow he survives it.
And now, the last newscaster on Earth.
Ted, I'm dying. We're all dying. Except me. I'm fucking insane. The last newscaster on Earth. That's right. My first name is fucking. My last name's insane. How did I survive the nuclear holocaust? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. It is lonely. Just like that woman that we brought you last week who runs an arboretum and her only friend, well, I think I have it backwards, it doesn't matter. In sports today, everything's been canceled because of the nuclear travesty. But there is one game going on, and that game is me measuring my cock. And if over 5 inches wins, then I'm losing. I am losing today. Let's go to me with the weather. Hello, I'm me. And the weather today is just very hot and cold at the same time. You know what nuclear shit is like. It's horrible. All right, we're back here at Drunk Karaoke. Sorry about the false alarm. With the nuclear, it was a false alarm.
If anybody knows Carol, just have her. Yeah. I miss you, baby.
And now our next contestant is me, and I'm gonna sing "Wish They All Could Be California Girls."
This guy's great.
Okay, here we go, everybody. By the way, Drunk Karaoke, I love making out after, getting people interested in me when I sing.
Carol?
You still looking for her?
All right, I miss her.
Okay, here we go. I wish they all could be California girls. I do. And that's been another episode of Drunk Karaoke, along with the last newscaster on Earth. These bits have been combined by our head sommelier, our French sommelier, Guy or Guy Stowapa. Guy or Guy Stowapa. He has brought you... Oh my God, that's a nuclear bomb going. Oh my God. Is that a nuclear bomb? No, sorry. Sorry, fella, I just farted. Oh, okay. Something was... Your farts light up like... Your farts light the sky up. Yes, that's how I met the wife. What? Well, they use me. If there's a power outage, they use me. Like they'll feed me with gaseous foods, then I fart, and it lights up the sky, and and people can see each other,
Anyway, I just want to make a plea out there to tell people I'm here against my will. I'm being beaten about the head and neck. And I wish someone would help me. This is, he's keeping me prisoner.
Keep it in line, kid. Do your podcast. Do your damn podcast with your joke bits. Stop trying to leave.
So you did a show at the Bad Ladder. You never finished that.
Yeah, I never finished that story.
What? You never finished the Bad Ladder story. What happened?
It was great. My buddy called me with about 45 minutes to go saying his host couldn't be there. Would I co-host with him and then do a 15-minute spot? So I drove down there in a flash. It was great. It was for my buddy Ben.
Where was it?
Ben Avery and Connor McNutt do a monthly show at Bad Ladder Studios.
Good crowd?
Great crowd. Yeah.
Really? And you had a good set.
Had a great set. Had a great time. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. It's good to just, also not to be able to take advantage of an opportunity where somebody just like, hey, come do this now. And I'm like, I'm on my way.
Right.
So I had
did you have a night off that night?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was just working on the podcast at home, so I was.
Baby, I'm sorry. I can't give you your medication. I've got to go to the Bad Ladder. Oh, honey. Baby, are you there?
Baby.
Honey. Was that your only spot this weekend, or did you do the
No,
Improv?
I had a spot at the Improv.
How'd it go? Cold open?
Yeah, cold open. It went great. I had a lot of fun. Rita was watching me, which was nice.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll tell you what though, buddy. I keeping that 5 minutes, man, is difficult. And so
you have to kind of just really accept that you only have 5.
Yeah.
And I think you have to be very prepared. I mean, you want to be in the moment with the crowd, but if you want to make that 5 worth your while, I think you have to plan it out.
Yeah. I do a little bit of crowd work. I plan for like 2 minutes of crowd work up front and then something on the back end. But yeah, for probably the last 3 weeks, I had to revamp it to be like.
You had a what?
I had to completely revamp this set because I kept wanting to do this joke that has these beats and, a big finish and ta-da, at the end. But when I get up there, some ladies, horking down a piece of cheesecake, and I've got to be like, geez Louise, madam, like, I can't not say something. And then I'd get through that, and then I go, hey, and then I start my bit that's, 19 minutes.
How do you deal with the cheesecake thing? Are you like, the fuck are you doing with that kind of, you're horking it down?
No, yeah. I stay pretty positive with crowd work.
You should.
I usually would be like, you didn't bring any for the rest of us,
that kind of thing.
It looks like you're ready to say something. Your mouth's full. No, I ate a piece of cake on stage that time. I go, is that just for you? And then she's like, so I got a little laugh, and then like, you're not going to share? And then she gave me a huge piece.
She did?
And I ate it. And then I did the rest of my set just like kind of.
Well, you can tell that COVID is over, Bob, when people are giving each other cheesecake.
Yeah.
And they don't know each other.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's how off my brain is when I'm up there too. I'm like, piss on me.
Have you gotten sick since then?
No,
you made the right call.
I mean, exactly. Hindsight is 2020.
So the Improv serves cheesecake? I didn't know that.
It was some sort of cake. It was pretty good. It was. I wasn't sure if it was cheesecake, but
Do they deliver? That'd be funny if the Improv delivered like just cakes.
Yeah. They deliver cakes and comedy to your door.
That would be funny, delivering a comedian. Yeah, hi, I'd like, if I can, is Rick Glassman available? Yeah, we could send Glassman over. Well, okay. How long will it be? Rick, where are you, ma'am? First of all, I'm a guy. I mean, sir. No, I'm not, sir. I go by the pronoun skedaddle. That's not a pronoun, man. Oh, go fuck yourself. Tell Glassman to go fuck himself, too.
Skedaddle, you got to stop doing this on the phones. It's not that big of a deal, Skedaddle. You're ruining our business here. Every time somebody calls and you say, ma'am, and then you say it's not ma'am, and then they say sir, and you go, it's not sir either. And before you know it, they're not booking Glassman over here. He's just over here in the corner sad, and he's great.
You ever?
Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Nabisco is stuck. We don't want anyone to panic.
You ever?
Charles Nabisco is irretrievably in a loop.
You ever?
We got some speedsters.
This is very active for a rainy day here. It's usually
Very active.
no one here. But so you had a good weekend. You had a couple of spots.
Had a good
I think
weekend.
5 minutes is absolutely not enough time.
I agree. But I
I'm
feel
sorry.
better about
5 minutes is, 5 minutes is stupid. The last time I did 5 minutes and it sucked was at the Comedy Cellar. They were like, well, we could squeeze you in for 5 minutes. And I should have declined it, but
Yeah.
it was the Cellar.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Cool spot. Yeah.
So I did it, but I didn't feel comfortable. I wasn't able to fucking, get my shit together.
Well, you were, and I try to be like this, where you you create, you get to know who you are on stage. You get a feeling for kind of like, you enjoy you being up there with your pacing and the way that you're doing things.
Right.
And in 5 minutes, it's hard to get that feeling, which is why a lot of guys that do well in those spots are these joke writers, that just go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Which I love those guys too, but it's not my style.
Not my style either.
That's what I always tell at the Comedy Store. If I get, if they want me to go up for 3 to 5 minutes, I go, I don't even get warmed up until 35 or 40 minutes. So you're going to see me at my worst, but okay.
Yeah. I just think it's too short. I like to slowly torture an audience. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like a slow, like they just realize that life is not good by the 5 minute mark.
You try to have it where like one of those stretching machines where their hands and their ankles are on two different things, and then it's just a slow, just every... Just
I like
a little
that during
notch.
my set. I like to have a break for hors d'oeuvres, like just, I'll bring hors d'oeuvres. That'd be funny. A comic who's not very good, but he's a great cook, and he always brings food, and and the food is so good that he hands out during his set that his crowds are amazing.
Yeah.
And they're just there for the food, ceviche, pizza. Like he has a very varied menu. Ceviche, pizza.
Horrible comic.
Parboiled noodles.
He's the worst comedian ever.
A puree of asparagus soup. I had an asparagus soup yesterday that would knock your socks off.
Hey, buddy, don't rub it in my face, all right? I can't have asparagus soup. It's...
You can't?
No, dude, asparagus is bad for the gout.
Why?
Purine levels.
Purine?
Yeah.
What does purine mean again?
I don't know. It's a thing that's in things. It's in a lot of seafood. It's in a bunch of stuff. But when your body processes it, it turns into uric acid.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, look at his little... Their little tiny legs are
Folks,
so cute.
I just hope you can see all these dogs that are out here. We actually must have come out. There's actually dog groups. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
There's dog groups out here, where they meet every day at the same time. I used to be part of it until I was banned. But there are dog groups out here that, and I think we're right in the middle.
Yeah,
they're all over here.
Yeah, we better skedaddle out of here before we get run off for not having a dog at the dog group area.
Yeah.
I think We got to remind everybody, April 27th, Hollywood Improv Lab. Come out and see me and Eddie do some stand-up and maybe a few sketches as well. And go to eddiepepitone.com. You can see all of his tour dates there. Go over to Patreon/Eddie Pepitone, and you can give us $5 or $20. You get this podcast the day it comes out, plus some exclusive stand-up clips from Eddie. And go over and subscribe on YouTube, where we post this podcast a week later every week, plus some clips and all that good stuff.
That's right. That's right, everybody, and thank you for watching, listening, or both to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with zero upside. Listen and judge for yourself.